fucking bro! George Floyd! What's his name? George Floyd! What's his name?
We didn't know what we were looking at yet. We weren't sure what we were looking at. We just knew that there was quite a lot of frustration and anger over something that happened that struck a chord, a very deep chord.
We knew that obviously community reaction was building at the time. I don't think we knew just how big it was going to get.
It almost seemed like I was in the middle of some movie, but this was reality. Several hundreds, if not thousands, of people outside trying to burn the front of the building. Right at 11:59 p.m. with 38 seconds, I made a photo of a man walking with a U.S. flag upside down, a sign of distress. That to me kind of allowed me to show the world not only what it looked like, but what the feelings were at that time in Minneapolis.
Together we stand, right? Together.
There's an honesty in chaotic situations. People are thinking less about who they're supposed to be or what role they're supposed to play, and they're reacting to a circumstance beyond their control. And you see instances of deep humanity and also incredible cruelty in these kinds of environments. And it's happening all at once. If you're somewhat attracted to making sense out of chaos, like I am, for whatever reason that is, these kinds of assignments lend an opportunity to try to make sense of a world that is desperately trying to right itself and failing all the time in a very human way.
You say Floyd, George Floyd, George Floyd, George Floyd, George Floyd.
So there was obviously a lot of anger. We saw that in the footage and the images coming out of the protests. But I also saw a lot of sadness. There was a lot of grief within the community, particularly, you know, what is now known as George Floyd Square, the site outside of Cup Foods, where George Floyd was killed. There was a memorial, a makeshift memorial that just began to grow and grow and grow. you know, this story spread. It spread to different cities, it spread to different countries. It was an international movement for a summer at least. And, you know, that then spreads its wings and takes its own form. But, you know, for a lot of people in that moment from that community, it was a really raw, intense moment full of grief.